morning and welcome to Rise and 9. It's Wednesday, February 25th. Been 2 months since Christmas already.
2 months to the day. I think we're looking forward to Easter. I was just talking to my mom about some of the desserts I might want to make for Easter.
I know. I'm ready for just even the spring too. We're getting so much closer. We were talking this morning about how we're starting to see Easter stuff at stores. I know you and Justin were talking about a local bakery. It's nice to see those signs of spring.
Exactly. I'm working on my tulip garland and I just want to put the spring decorations up.
Are you getting close?
Yeah, I have 1.5 more flowers to make and then I'll put them on the ribbon.
So cute. You'll have to take a picture.
Yeah, I've just been reading a lot though. Like when it's a cloudy day, I just want to read and turn on a candle. I just love a cozy day.
I know. Yeah, we've had a lot of them lately. So it'll be nice to at least, not feel freezing. Originally, this was going to be a first alert day, and that backed off.
Right. We saw a really sunny day on, Monday, because it was really cloudy Tuesday. And it was nice to see the sunrise. It was so bright. You'll need your sunglasses if you're headed out to work, though.
I know. Those pretty sunrises on the city cams this morning.
Right. It felt good. Just makes you feel warm, even though you know it's not.
Right. But we are getting closer. It's almost March.
Absolutely. And we are continuing our coverage of the first-degree murder trial of Matthew Schleier.
Yeah, so he's been using the insanity defense. This is a bench trial, as we've mentioned, so a judge will ultimately decide the verdict, but we've heard some conflicting testimony from each side.
Right, and we heard from the last expert witness, again, going back and forth, the defense and the state of whether Schleier was in a state of psychosis when he killed his son. And that is important for the insanity defense to determine whether he knew what was right and wrong.
Yeah, multiple experts had testified for the defense saying that he did not know right from wrong, that he was in a state of psychosis when he killed his 5-year-old son. And then prosecutors brought out a witness who said the opposite, said that she did not believe he was in a state of psychosis, and she believed the timing of the killing happening in the early morning hours while the family was mostly asleep was an indicator that he did know right from wrong. But then rebuttal witnesses yesterday, again, saying the opposite.
Right, and said it was consistent with I'm forgetting the word, but when parents will kill their children, along that lines. But there are some different things of this trial because it is a bench trial. The attorneys on both sides are giving closing arguments to the judge in writing.
Yeah, that is different, and that will be happening in March, so we're not expecting to hear a verdict for a little bit.
Right. I believe our reporting said at least a month before we would hear that verdict.
Yeah. We also want to tell you about Green Square Meals, which is on hold right now because of a fire.
Right. They had a fire early Tuesday morning. It was a fire in the dumpster, but smoke from that impacted their meal service for people who really need them.
Yeah, and so more than 100 people in need typically get a free meal there and now have to figure out where they're going to get that meal.
Yeah, those meals are suspended indefinitely. Brian spoke with people involved, who were homeless and are now volunteering to help. And they're like, we can't do anything, even make sandwiches. But we saw some people just giving out food. It looked like it was maybe from a convenience store. So at least people had something. They're still trying to do things, even though they're dealing with this as well.
Yeah, a lot of people rely on that. So yeah, we'll see how long they do end up being closed again. It's indefinitely at this point while they work to clean up.
Right, and another person doing some good in the community, one of our 9 Who Cares, Rose Dunham.
Yes,
actually.
I've been loving these 9 Who Care stories. So this was Beth Malicki's story that aired. She talked with Rose, who serves a meal at St. John Lutheran Church. This is in Ely.
And I loved how she introduces this, bringing strangers together over stroganoff, and you just saw all these little ladies just whipping up that meal. You know that tastes good, in addition to being the community fun.
Yeah, and I don't know for sure which photojournalist, maybe it was Marlon Hall, our chief, who was with her, but shot in a way where you felt like you could taste and smell the food.
Like you're right there in the kitchen.
Story together. Yeah, very incredible. But yeah, she talked with Rose, who serves this meal, I believe it's once a month on a Monday.
I believe so. First Monday of each month.
First Monday of each month.
Yes.
Yes, and it brings people together who might not otherwise have that community.
Yeah, part of that connection. It's one thing to have a delicious plate of stroganoff, but then to have someone to talk to while you eat it just makes it taste better. And that's a big part of the meal, but that doesn't even include the hours of planning and grocery and grant writing to pay for it all. That takes a ton of work to do that.
I know, and I love how Beth pointed out, this is a lot of work involved, but they just look like they're having a good time.
Right, and an important issue though, because 1 in 4 seniors faces isolation, it can be a lonely time for people.
Yeah, so it was nice to see people, enjoying giving back and just being there with a smile, happy to, the friends doing this together. But then they said, we hope people meet new friends while they're here, play a game of cards, play a game, just have that community.
Yeah, and make it just a little happier in your day and not quite so lonely.
Yes, we also had a story air this morning about FFA tractors.
Yes, it is FFA week across the nation. That's an organization that is focused on ag but goes way beyond that. Just helps people of all backgrounds and situations prepare for life after high school. And as part of the celebration, some chapters will do a drive your tractor to school week. I know Postville has done this before. I'm not sure if they're doing it this year, but it is neat to just see tractors fill the parking lot.
Yeah, so you grew up seeing this.
Yes, I wasn't an FFA, but my family were and lots of friends.
Yeah.
Just a really neat way to celebrate FFA. And I think they're kind of proud to drive their tractors in. It's a little bit cold if you don't have one with a cab on it, but farm kids are tough, so they're fine.
Yeah, it's not something I've ever seen in person going to Cedar Rapids, Washington High School. However, I have seen this on social media many times or in past news stories, and it looks so cool. It looks like the kids really enjoy kind of all getting to show off their tractors and bring them to school.
Just one of those things of FFA, just like the corded jackets and all that.
Yeah, that's so fun. I'm glad they're doing that. We also are learning farmers market dates.
Right. I saw this on K-Hawk, actually. They posted it. And so we do have those dates for this year. May 30th, June 6th, June 20th, July 18th, then August 1st and 15th, September 5th and 19th.
So fun to know that those are on the calendar because it's another sign of warmer weather.
Right, and I need to get those on the calendar because summer fills up so quick and then all of a sudden I'm like, I haven't made it to one yet.
I know, I do the same thing. I write every single one down. I usually find one that my mom and I go to because we will hit up every single booth. We do not get tired shopping. And then one I maybe drag my family to and, pick and choose. But got to get those on the calendar early.
They are huge, and I go to them early, actually. They go from 7:30 to noon, and I like to be the early bird. You get all the good deals before the crowds come in.
Yeah, get the more, fresh things and first pick of the flowers, all of that.
And you get my iced coffee, and
If you haven't been to a Cedar Rapids Farmers Market, it's huge. I remember when my mom first took me to the first ever one, of course, I was a kid when I went for the first time, and I was like, the farmer's market, really? You want to go to the farmer's market?
So like the grocery store, but worse?
Yeah, I'm picturing vegetables on a few tables.
Not like that at all.
Oh no, it's a whole event. There's 200 vendors, there's music, there's a lot of people. It's
12,000 people? Yeah.
Yes, yeah.
The first one I went to in Cedar Rapids, I was also expecting, just a table with vegetables, but it's more like a county fair kind of vibe. That is just like you can get food, and we always think we're going to come home with healthy things, but somehow just get a nice coffee and a breakfast burrito.
I know. It's
new
funny.
T-shirts and
yeah, because it's not just food, it's not just flowers. There's all kinds of local things that people make, and I'm
dog
always
bandanas.
Really impressed. Candles, very popular with me. All kinds of things. So that will be taking place, of course, this summer again, and then they're also bringing back the Market After Dark.
Yes, that one's set for Saturday, August 29th. That one goes from 6:30 p.m. to 11 p.m.
And Market After Dark, even bigger. The Economic Alliance says that it draws, on average, 35,000 people.
Right, and if you thought the regular market was busy, that's 12,000 people, which is still a lot, but just shows how much busier the Market After Dark is.
Yeah, and Market After Dark brings a whole new environment in its own because they'll close off some roads and have stages set up, usually concerts, performers, more of that nighttime atmosphere.
Yeah, more of a festival. I feel like it's a food truck music festival.
Yeah. Usually they'll have the roads closed, and they'll be selling like drinks in the street, for example, that you wouldn't typically have in the morning farmers market.
Right, so the first one, May 30th, that's 3 months away. That'll fly by.
And it'll be hopefully very nice out and beautiful for that.
So you can whine about how hot it is then.
Exactly, yeah, and that'll be fine with me.
Exactly, right.
It's hard to believe that it is already almost that time of year, but we do have just a little bit more cold to go first.
Right. Looking forward to Friday, though. A high of 55, that's going to feel nice, making plans to be outside.
Yeah, me too. And you're going to want to, because then it's going to get back into the 30s for the weekend.
Yeah, it doesn't even matter if it's not nice, though. I just posted a picture on my Facebook. We took Walt the first day. A local ice cream shop opened up on Friday. We took him and got him a pop cup. He was fine. My ears got a little cold, but I still could get the ice cream down just fine.
Is it ever too cold for ice cream?
No.
Yeah, I feel like you can eat it anytime, but it's fun that even some of those walk-up shops are opening up.
And it's so cute to see Walt. He was just like looking at the counter, like he knew what was coming. He's a smart boy.
He remembered all the way from last year.
Yeah, and we don't take him a ton of times, but he knew what was going on.
It's a core memory.
Yeah, and you had a neat picture on your Facebook too.
Yeah, I did. Yeah, I posted this morning, actually. We recreated a photo.
Yes, just like 10 minutes ago.
Yeah, Charles Hart took it, so thank you, Charles. But I realized that this week is 3 years of anchoring on the morning show with you, Jackie.
Yes,
I can't believe it's already been 3 years.
It has flown by, but also a lot has happened since then.
Yes, yeah. It's one of those things where you're like, how's it been so long? Oh, but it's only been that long.
Yeah.
But yes, we looked back, found a picture from my very first week. I was very pregnant with my daughter, Kinsley. But it was us sitting at the desk, and we recreated it like down to the hand motion.
Exactly. No detail too small for us.
Yeah. Oh no. So that was fun to just kind of see and think about how it's already been 3 years.
Right. Lots of changes, but we're still here.
Yeah. Still here. Still happy to be here.
Yeah. Maybe 3 more, hopefully, and lots to come.
Yeah. Fingers crossed. Well, thank you for joining us this morning on Rise and 9.
Have a great day.